Can't hear you.
Check 1, 2. You taught me how to do my speech. Earlier on this last month, everybody had a chance to vote. It was a bit of a popularity contest. We call this the Spook Awards, but in fact they're very serious awards. There were 10 categories. Most charming male, female, most kiasu, long-winded, most seductive voice, the joker, the greediest, the gossip, speak most dialect, sexiest female, and sexiest male. Now, the people who are going to receive the awards tonight don't actually know that they've been nominated, or if they do know they're nominated, they don't know that they won. So we've actually taken the liberty of writing their acceptance speeches for them, because they didn't have a chance to prepare. Now, when they read out, they have the choice of either reading these out or being more witty than the social committee, which would be, of course, very difficult. I'm not going to give the awards out myself. We've got a few people to come on stage to give out the awards. First is a wonderful person, charming, witty, intelligent, and all those other adjectives I'm sure he's going to use in my appraisal as well. My boss, Mr. David Williams.
The last thing I said to Robin before I headed back to the UK was, anything you think I'd agree to, just agree in my absence, and the only thing she agreed to was me doing this speech. This is a somewhat dubious honour, because the reason I've been asked to do that is this is the one category I'm not likely to be nominated for. Actually, most of the categories, as Robin has said, is slightly tongue-in-cheek and slightly spoof, but in many ways this is a slightly different one, in that the people nominated for this are those that actually make our lives in Barclays and BW much nicer. They're the charming people who make things work in a nicer way. And therefore, anybody nominated for this, I think, should feel quite proud. Actually, in credit, we've been quite inspired by these people. In fact, we're going to introduce a slightly nicer way of doing things. So the dealers will be quite pleased to hear that instead of the normal hysterical laughter that they receive when they come up for an excess, we're going to change things now. So now they'll receive and I've written this down for all my people, here we go. It says, I'm afraid that this won't be possible at this time, and have a nice day. May actually asked me what we would do if we were to say yes to an excess, and I said, we'll worry about it if ever we do it. So before I get nominated for the most long-winded speech, perhaps I'll move on to the nominations. I mean, actually, this is quite a nice award, so when I call out the nominees' names, perhaps they could stand up and then we could give them a round of applause. For the most charming male, the first one actually is Guy Mason from BGSS. Guy's not here, he's kind of getting cold, wet and miserable in the UK. The second one is Conor McCall. Is Conor here? No, he's not, he's also cold, wet and miserable. And the final one from IT is Soon Kim Woon. So the winner of the Most Charming Male Award in 1995 is Soon Kim Woon. I said to her before these, I said, do I kiss the winners? She said, yes, but you may want to think twice about the male winner.
Okay. Thank you everybody for voting me for this award, the most charming male. Thank you. Okay, this is my speech. I think everyone in the bank is very nice to vote for me. Thank you. I don't deserve the award as there are many nicer people than me. For example, like my boss, Mr. Lee Hong Hai. He shows to deserve it more than me. But anyway. Okay, next. In fact, everyone on the social committee is very charming. I think you should have voted for them, but I accepted anyway. Thank you.
Okay, the nominees for the most charming female for 1995 are Tay Ai-Fu from BGSS Marketing, I did get that one right, didn't I? Okay. Candida Leon from IT. And the music only died. Can you actually hear me out there? Okay. And lastly, no time at least, Fan Jing Ning from CRMD. And the winner for 1995 is Kai Ai-Fu from BGSS Marketing.
I'm just reading from this data. You people are so flattering, but it's true. Thanks very much.
I've been instructed by the committee that the prize must be on stage.
It's honey. Our next presenter, even though we actually only introduced about an hour ago, seems like a very charming individual himself, Mr. Tian Po Hoon.
The most long-awaited award, I believe, comes with big lungs, and the winner is Hok Hai from IT.
I don't know who did this to me. Thank you. I was born to a poor family in Kampong Phaho. Yeah. I said my first word when I was only a day old. When I was a week old, I said a whole sentence. Serious. Then I was 5 and once spoke for 7 minutes without taking a breath.
When I was 10, my parents encouraged me to chew gum. They said to give me my throat a rest for 12 minutes, then keep my hands.
I'm not greedy. I just have a healthy appetite. I'm a very hungry person. Very man, 18. Well, thanks for the award and to my team for all the goodies they bring to office, especially my department.
The best gossip goes to Teresa Tung.
Well, the last presenter needs no introduction really, and that's Mr. John Rowley. Wake up, check. Come on, Mr. John Rowley.
Speak most dialect now. And the winner is Len Ah Lin.